what up guys, it's Harry, and the old Harry is gone, and the new Harry is here, where he's here to make more videos for you guys to enjoy. Even though I'm probably just gonna disappear for like about another year or two. Anyways, but no, the main reason why I'm making this video is, you guys probably don't know this, but I'm a really big Transformers fan. I have been since I was a little kid, and I pretty much love almost everything Transformers, except for maybe the Bay films. But anyway, to celebrate the movie that came out 1 month ago, I have Bumblebee and Starscream. But I'll get to that more later in the showcase. But for now, let's show Bumblebee. Alright, so starting off, we have Bumblebee. Now, when Cyrus usually does his showcases, he makes the figures, well, out of figures. This had to be really different from the start because in the movie, he's clearly taller than the main protagonist. It was very clear that I had to make him brick built. So, except for maybe his head, which, to be honest, was maybe the biggest problem about this figure. It was a little bit tricky to do at first because at first it looked really nothing like him. I wish I had a picture to show you guys, but I don't. I had to redo the head sculpt a little bit, so I took off his head, and as you can see, it basically started off as a normal Lego minifigure head, and I just basically put a round, like, little layer of clay around it, and I just sculpted over that and all the details with, like, his little mouth, I guess. I don't know really what to call it. And I had to do it very slowly because I didn't want to have to rush it and make it actually look like him. So, yeah, I'm pretty proud how this looks overall. He stands about, like, 13 bricks tall, I guess, counting the head. And for his main, like, torso area, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this, like, little area right here, it actually wasn't that yellow at first, and I actually had to paint it over, and there's, like, a little bit of detail on his chest, too, but I really didn't want to paint it, man. And for his fingers, they're actually fully posable, as well as all of his body. I'll get to that later. His fingers right here can move, like, all 3 fingers, and yes, he does have it in the movie. With his thumb, too. And his ball joints are fully articulated, as well as his wrists and everything. And his legs can go forward and outward, and his legs right here, his foot. And I will say this, Bumblebee, he does come with, like, accessories, which I'll pull out right now. This isn't really that much of an accessory, but in the beginning of the movie, it does take place on Cybertron, his own planet, and he did have this, like, little chest plate thing. I wanted to put it in because I just thought it looked cool to have, like, a different variation of him. Also, I forgot to show the back of him. I didn't change that as much because it's pretty much the same. The wheels right there it's not a lot of detail that I could find. His gun on his right hand, or left hand depending on how you look at, was made by a couple simple, like an orange stud in the middle right here, and some binocular pieces wrapping around it to make it actually look like his gun that's accurate in the movie. And for his knife right here, it's just made with like a simple sword piece that I put on like a clip right here, and it just attaches onto his hands. And yeah, that's it for the accessories. Oh, and I forgot to mention this in the beginning, but my main inspiration for making these figures was this guy named 97 Lego Maniac. I'll link his channel in the description if you want to go check him out. But with his Transformers, he made them fully transformable, as well was this one. Okay, no I didn't. I actually didn't make him transformable. I just made him look like that just so that he'd look cool. But anyway, that's it for Bumblebee, and now it's time to get on to, Starscream. Okay, I know what I said. I called him Starscream. And by the way, he's at a angle which you can't really see his legs. If you want to see his legs real quick, there they are. I'll get more to the legs later. Yeah, Starscream. This figure, I'm a little bit frustrated with because when I first saw the trailer, the Bumblebee trailer, they said that they were going back to their old cartoon roots where cartoon Starscream looked like this, with like the blue, red, and everything. And it showed him in the trailer. And apparently the director, Travis Knight, confirmed it wasn't Starscream and said that it was Blitzwing. So I decided, okay, I'll just make Blitzwing. And I found out Starscream was actually in the movie when I actually saw the movie like a couple weeks ago. And he basically had the same design as Blitzwing. The only difference is he had like the blue on his his hands and legs. So what I decided to do was actually make Blitzwing. And I know what you're thinking, well, what do you mean you call him Starscream? So, like I said, they basically have the same design. It's just that the only real difference is that they have, well, Starscream has like the blue on his legs and on the hands. So what I decided to do is to make these removable, which, okay, I'll just but yeah, I decided to make those blue plates fully removable. And as you can see, blue plates are gone, which are basically just like a couple simple pieces. And that's, when I take those off, he's now Blitzwing. And so it's basically like a little like 2-in-1 figure thing. But yeah, onto the main figure itself. The legs, they're not really that stable, because they're just standing on like these like simple bricks right here. And as you can see from the side view, just how bulky he really is. Wings, they're just made by like a couple ball joints, which I can move around. And yeah, I know his actual wings in the movie are a little bit bigger than this, but I had like I wanted to make original Starscream / Blitzwing, and these wings are like a part of it. And I just decided to keep him and put him on the figure. So yeah, why not, right? With YouTubers who actually made their Blitzwing or Starscream actually transformable, I noticed that the bricks, they didn't actually make it all that fully orange. I saw one guy who put like gray instead of like the orange I was supposed to be. And since it wasn't fully transformable, I decided to cheat a little bit. I put orange plates on here and this little like circular round thing over here. And I noticed at first it wasn't really the full orange color that I wanted it to be. So as you can see, I just put a yellow plate underneath to give it that reflectiveness. Anyway, so that is Blitzwing / Starscream, even though I much prefer Starscream over Blitzwing, because, spoiler alert, he,
Hey, you finna die, baby!
Yeah. Anyway, that's it for the Bumblebee showcase, and, if I have a skit ready for this, I'll show it, but if not, sorry. Not sorry.
Tell me where your friends are hiding.
I'll never talk.
Is that so? Let's make it official.
Nope. My head and my voice. I'm safe. Wait, where's Blitzwing? Well, that's it. That's the showcase. I really had a lot of fun making this showcase and making these builds for you guys to see. And all I think Blitzwing or Starscream took about I think 3 days to make, and Bumblebee about a week. I know it doesn't look like I took a week, but yeah, these took a lot of hard work, and I really appreciate the fans who took their time to watch this video or even watch this channel in general. But yeah, the Bumblebee movie, I saw it like a couple weeks ago. I really loved it. For someone who's a big Transformers fan, I know that it sounds a little bit biased of me, but yeah, it is a really good movie, and I just decided to make these two, only these two. That's totally the number amount I'm only gonna make for the showcase. You know, I'm making another one. I'm not gonna tell who it is, but yeah, it is a really good movie. I highly recommend it. If you're a Transformers fan, you'll love it. And if you're not a Transformers fan, you'll still kind of love it, but maybe a little bit less. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the showcase and for watching our channel in general. It really means a lot to see all the support and fans who have been sticking with us, and some still sticking with us from the day one when we uploaded our Minecraft videos. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time, which will probably be in about a year.
I remembered each flash as time began to burn, like a star.